Welcome back to the land of long neck bottles and wide open throttles. Oh yeah. Does the wife even have to ask you what you have planned for the day when you start her off smashing open 3 bottles with your dirty old saws? There's your answer right there. You don't need to worry about looking like the Joker from Batman. That's fine. Alrighty, minty pricks. So the argument that's longer than Willard is stunned has always been, does ether hurt a diesel mill? The story is as long as the day is old as the stories of ether killing engines is told. So every time I go on the old interwebs, there's always 100 comments or 100 videos or whatever it may be about how Cosby sauce or ether or you know, laughing gas, whatever you want to call it, has killed engines. Willard, are you stunned, bud? So today, I'd like to settle this argument once and for all. And what's the argument exactly? The argument is, does ether kill engines? Does ether make engines addicted?
I smoke rock.
Does ether blow them up? Does it fire rods out the side of the block? What does it do exactly? All these stories that get told, are they really true? Or are they just a bunch of bullshit from a bunch of guys that actually don't have any real life experience with dirty old ether Cosby sauce spraying, and they're just telling stories that their brothers, uncles, moms, aunties, dogs, friends told them that one time or another that ether was there and it maybe might have touched him while he was sleeping. I don't know. But ether gets blamed for a lot of problems that engines have that I don't think they I'm here to clear ether's name. Ether's good stuff. If it wasn't for that shit, I would not have one pile of shit on this piece of dirt that would run. The stuff just works. I'm down to the bottle that's got the broken top, but it's barely even slicing my lip up. Look at that deposit of hillbilly diamonds right there. No, that's the good stuff, Willard. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Fuck, are you stunned? Alrighty, so getting back to the titty at hand here. The story of Cosby sauce. What will it blow an engine up? Will it fire a rod out the side of the block? Does it blow head gaskets? Does it blow the fucking rings off the piston? So my opinion when it comes to old Cosby sauce is it's a lot like the truck. Chev, Ford, or Dodge. It always boils down to the nut that holds the wheel.
An old timer once told me it's the nut that holds the wheel.
I really don't think ether has killed as many engines as people say it has, because there's a lot more stupid people out there than there are engines that supposedly got blown up by Cosby sauce. And even moreover, there's a lot of legends out there that like to talk about all these times where ether blew engines up. It's just brutal to listen to. Every comment section you see, it's just riddled with mouth-breathing mongoloids that say that their brothers, uncles, cousins blew up an engine one time with Cosby sauce. And I have never seen an engine blow up from Cosby sauce or become addicted to it. So becoming addicted to ether, what you fellas got to do is you got to go back to grade 9 English class when they taught you what the word personification is. Personification is giving human attributes to a fucking piece of iron or something that ain't human. For this Dodge having a clapped out ass end, you know, Dodge owners have clapped out ass ends for various reasons, and you know, their trucks have clapped out ass ends and a bad brain under the hood. But the bad brain under the hood is a personification of the ECM being fried and the ass end being fucked up. It's kind of a personification of, you know, Buddy's ass getting cocked more times than John Wayne's handgun, and now he can ship pancakes. Well, everybody said, oh, once you spray the Cosby sauce in it, it weakens compression and blows the rings off, or this, that, and the other, and they'll never start without ether ever again. They're a complete write-off. They're junk. You can't use it. It's just garbage. You got to rebuild the engine every time you spray Cosby sauce into something. Well, if that may be the case, 748 John Deere, built in 1998. Seen a lot of Cosby sauce spraying, right? Well, if you look up on the dash in there, there's a button for Cosby sauce. You don't need to worry about all the Miller Lite cans. All right, Case 850B track loader, built in 1980. Ether starting aid, came stock with it, 1980. So every time I've started this thing, it's blowing it up. Every time? I don't think so. 1980 LW900. What a beautiful pile of iron. Cat A block. Start aid. What is start aid? When you hit this button, does someone run the glow plugs for 15 hours and, you know, come out of the woodworks and plug in the block heater? No. It sprays a hot pile of Cosby sauce right down her throat hole. So I'm hobbling around the yard, you know, Terry Fox the fuck out of it, and you're saying peg and legging, hurry the fuck up to it, get to the point. Well, my point is that Cosby sauce is sold on shelves. It's engineered into these big old mills and skidders and every off-road equipment you've ever seen because it works, and it doesn't blow them up every time you use it. And if used improperly, well, if you use your pecker improperly and jam it into the fan, well, you're probably going to have a bad time. But if you jam it into the old lady, you're probably going to have a good time. It also depends if it's been like 4 or 5 days since you shaved, and it's pretty much like fucking a barbed wire fence, but that's neither here nor there. So which brings me back to this pile of shit. So Cosby sauce being used properly shouldn't hurt an engine. I've never seen it hurt an engine. I've seen a lot more starters burnt out or this, that, and the other being fucked up by no Cosby sauce being used when a little snort would have got her going. That's all they need sometimes, a little snort, boom, the engine's running, it ain't gonna hurt fuck all. It's not washing cylinders down, it's not blowing piston rings off. But if there's any truck on God's green earth, or frozen armpit of the north, that can tell the tale of not blowing up from ether usage, it's gonna be Old Slave Lake here. Have a drink, you old piece of shit. So, Old Slave Lake, I don't know if you guys know this truck very well. I got this truck a long time ago. That beer tasted a lot like hydraulic oil. Yeah, that's what's going on. There's definitely a lot of hydraulic oil on that. That's fine. So this old poor piece of shit has been ether started since I owned it for day one. I bought this thing at Wapiti Truck Sales in Grand Prairie. It was a push puller drag. I bought it for 500 bucks, brought it home, redid the whole truck. It was beautiful. I sprayed ether in it in the first 5 minutes of seeing it. Every time I've started this pile of shit, from here on out, it's been Cosby sauce. I did use a pony motor, if you guys remember from old videos, to get it running.
Baby, this is the coolest thing you've ever done.
But I have a better idea for a starter for Old Slave Lake, and it involves fucking with the cock I got. I found this old cunt laying in the old reefer van here, and I got a real fucking sassy pants fucking idea. Sitting here fucking running on choke. This is gonna be fucking mint, I think. Let's fucking see what happens. Fucked up every belt in the cut, but she's fucking running. It's fucking Christ. Yeah! Come on, Slave Lake. She fucking loves it. I've sprayed countless different kinds of liquids down her throat hole. I did a whole video on that as to what works for starting fluid.
These guys think they're funny, but they're really just like stupid. Yeah.
We got quite the lineup of starting aids for old fucking Slave Lake out there. This stuff does attract the old ladies. It's pretty good for making panty soup. If I could spray a little on me here, smells real nice. The old lady won't be able to keep her fucking hands off me when I walk through the trailer door. Fire up some of this shit. Let's just see how she's gonna spray. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be real fucking dangerous. Charcoal starting fluid. So if it'll start up charcoal, it'll start up a diesel. Douche body spray next in line. How the fuck do you run? Oh, it's extra douchey. It's like douche transformers. The only thing we got left is greasy old fucking potato water. Got a real nice mist to it. I tried every aerosol you could possibly get and sprayed her down her throat hole. It didn't work. None of that stuff works. Cosby sauce works every time. Brake clean kind of works, but it's not really jiving. From my understanding, that's what Cosby sauce does, is it lowers the flash points of diesel. Willard, you're stunned. Relax, bud. He found an old tire over there. It's just stunned. So my understanding what the Cosby sauce does, so 1202 doesn't like to fire off because it's combustible when it's cold outside. Well, 90 guy doesn't like to fire up at all because it's an old fucking piece of shit. Willard! Enough! I don't know if it's because there's no fire crater in the piston what, for like a Cummins, because they got the fire creator and the piston instead in the head. I don't know if it's the pre-combustion design, the way it's injected, the way... If you walk past this piece of shit with a popsicle and the thing's brand new, right out of the box, fresh compression, and you walk past it with a popsicle or an ice cream cone and the glow plug controller ain't working and it's plus 35 Celsius outside, communist measurements, the fucking piece of shit ain't gonna start. These things are the worst. So I don't understand the engineering behind these pieces of shit as to why they need glow plugs or Cosby sauce to start, but at the end of the day, they do. They ain't no like 5.9s. So going back to what I was saying, does Cosby sauce kill? Well, I don't think it does. And why don't I think it does? Because this piece of shit still ain't dead. But the argument really is, do things become addicted to Cosby sauce? You know what addiction is?
I used to suck dick for coke. I seen them. Now that's an addiction, man.
That's addiction. Bob Saget said it best. That's addiction. So trying to put myself in the mindset of all these fellas that say, you know, these engines become addicted to the Cosby sauce. Well, okay. So putting myself in your boot, I'm gonna go ahead and think that what you're saying is that once you sprayed it in there once, it somehow wrecks the combustion chamber or wrecks the head or wrecks something inside of this mill that prevents it from starting like it did when it rolled off the showroom floor. Well, if there's any better truck to do it on, it's this piece of shit. This thing has been sprayed with all the sauce, all the time. It's been absolutely neglected and abused its whole life. If there's any shining star in the beacon of it is addicted to fucking Cosby sauce, it's this holy pile of shit. So if this old pile of shit gets a fresh set of glow plugs, some actual fuel that's not radioactive horse piss, will it fire up just like old International 13-letter shit spreader intended when it rolled off the showroom floor? Well, there's only one way to find out. What do you guys think the chances of this battery being dead are? All of it. Oh, and Slave Lake hasn't ran since she was in the parade, and I delicately unloaded it off the back of the big truck.
Done.
Is it completely pooched out? You don't need to worry about smoking battery terminals. Alrighty, so it ain't locked up. I did put the proprietary Ford hubcap over the intake there. Let's just see. This thing hasn't been running in a long time. It's got bullshit fuel in it. Well, we'll do everything prop. It's got to be just like, ow, that's hot. It's got to be just like 13-letter shit spreader intended. It's got to have good fuel in it. It's got to have proper glow plug usage. We might not use the proper glow plug wiring, but I mean, that's just going to be the way she goes. But it's going to be kind of sort of like International intended. And this is going to settle the argument as to if ether makes it. So these things are completely dependent on Cosby sauce. Slave Lake, you're about to run without sauce for once, bud. How do you like that? You'll be fine. All right, we'll set up with the 7 Ps. Proper previous planning prevents piss poor performance. Let's do a little bit of biopsy onto how bad the wiring harness is on Slave Lake. But I want to see what's going on in here for wiring.
Oh, this is not good. No, come on, it's not good.
So this thing's seen a lot of fires. Like, this engine has been on fire, all of it, a lot of times. Probably a really shitty idea, but I'm gonna burn off the excess fucking ether. Put this fucking torch on cruise control here.
He's not bluffing, he never bluffs.
Woohoo! Look at that shit!
Oh yeah, she loved it. She doesn't need all that shit anyway, all those wires and stuff. And it might have roached out all the glow plug wiring, but we'll just go ahead and fiddle fuck around here for a while. Dig in. Like, there's so much shit wedged into this pile. There's a lot of years of memories have gone into this whole piece of shit. Like, look at this. I'm pretty sure that's part of the existing glow plug controller. You don't need that. Oh, all right. So what do we got for wiring here? There's a lot of foliage, a lot of fiddle fucking. What is this? Oh yeah. Well, there's some of the glow plug wiring still in it, but we're gonna go ahead and revamp it all so it all runs off one big fat wire, and then see what glow plugs are actually dead and see which ones need to be replaced. Oh yeah. And I forgot, the point of this video is so I don't have to argue with any mouth breathers in the comments anymore. If they say ether blows up an engine, I'm just gonna center this video. Because if this thing's blowed up and it will not start without Cosby sauce, I will take a big fucking bite off a toe-to-so sandwich and I'll go fuck myself. But if it fires up and runs just fine without Cosby sauce, you guys gotta board the fucking boat to old fucktown and then get there, because I think it's just fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with this piece of shit, other than everything. Just feast your eyes on how much shit is wedged in to the top of this head. This glow plug is completely buried under garbage. That's how you know it's good. Oh, it's all frozen and shit. Is that a fishing lure? What in the sweet fiddler's fuck? Oh man, she's rough. Look at that glow plug is balls deep in a pile of oil burner clay that's been frozen. I mean, that's how you know it's good. I don't think you can actually own an IDI without having a Letterman and a cat of Cosby sauce on you. Oh, that glow plug might have to wait until the engine's overheating to get that looked at. It'll fire on 7. Alrighty, let's fire up the old rickshaw. Oh, she loves that. Now I actually have a box in this pile. It's not 7.3 drum brake repair. It's not power smoke fuel pump. It's the 7.3 IDI fuel injectors, V-belts, and Slave Lake revival box. There's gotta be something good in there. All right, well, we got to get dumped them. Princess Auto test leads. Let's see here. So green goes to body. Oh, there's power in there. But make sure that ain't touching the body at all. So I've checked glow plugs like this 100 times. You know, I think it does work. So, you know, you go ahead, hook up power to it, and then just see if you got any kind of sparks. There you go. So it's drawing lots of current. And we'll see when she starts to glow red. Make sure your wire's thick enough for this, because it can be drawing all kinds of amps. Let's see what's happening here. I think we're good. Oh yeah, it's barely getting the wires real hot. So there you go, she's starting to glow red, meow. So that glow plug works. Let's just see here, let's just hook it back up. Oh, that wire was definitely grounding out to the bench, and now it's really hot. But that's fine. So we'll go down to Slave Lake, and we'll just brush the old wire against each glow plug, make sure she's drawing some current, and call her good. But while I'm here, and while I'm fiddle fucking with this, what I did want to test is when you spray Cosby sauce down a dirty old IDI's throat hole, will it ignite the Cosby sauce and backfire and spin the engine the other way and lock up the starter? I have ether locked every engine in this yard, but while we're on the bench, we might as well fiddle fuck around and see if Cosby sauce will just light off on this dirty old glow plug. So I'm pretty sure, like betting on my good leg kind of sure, that this is the reason that there's that sticker on the intake that says don't spray Cosby sauce in the old prick, because it might blow up. When you have functioning glow plugs, you're not going to want to spray the sauce to it. Let's see the old ether here. This is John Deere's 80% ether. You ain't going to get better Cosby sauce than this shit. So let's light this glow plug off and see if we can explode ourselves. Let's get her right rosy red and then light the whole bench on fire. This is going to be fun. All right, so meow, you got Burrito Grandito spraying Cosby sauce down her throat hole. You got the glow plugs all the way on. Let's see if she blows up. There you go. That's how you know you're not going to want to spray Cosby sauce down her throat hole with functioning glow plugs, because you might light your bench on fire. There you go. Science!
Yes, science!
Alrighty, let's try her again, but with the Princess Auto Cosby sauce. This stuff's called Jump Start. Starting fluid with lubricity. It's got to be good. Effective to minus 53 degrees Fahrenheit, or Celsius. She's communist. Prolonged starter life. It says red on the can, so you know it's good. So let's see if it lights off on the old glow plug. All right, she lights up mint. Let's see what the old PB Mart shit does. Oh yeah, she really gets to ripping. You don't need to worry about lighting the fucking resource toque on fire. Oh, my buddy Josh gave me that. That's a nice toque. That was a gooder. It's still good. All right, now we gotta grab some of that Ace shit. The Ace stuff, it doesn't seem to have the get up and go that it used to have, but I do use it all the time. It's probably the most commonly used Cosby sauce out here. And why, you may ask? Well, it's cheap, really cheap. And Princess Auto's always got her on sale. All right, how did the Ace stuff do? Everything's pretty hot on the bench right now. Let's heat her back up and light her off. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Hey, everything's soaked in Cosby sauce now. Oh, so it got to a certain temp where it will light. Pucker my butthole up a little bit there. So look at this stuff, it's junk. See the old Ace? It doesn't light off like this shit does. This stuff really does good. Princess Auto stuff, well, she's really excited. Well, I guess the spray pattern. And then yeah, and then this stuff. I love the John Deere stuff. It's just rowdy. You can actually hear the difference inside the old combustion chamber when the old Cosby sauce to the John Deere variety gets in there. So there you go. that's probably why you shouldn't spray Cosby sauce inside your mill with functioning glow plugs, because as soon as that stuff comes in, so you gotta remind yourself that instead of coming in through the injector, it's coming in through the intake valve, and as soon as it starts to party with this guy, it's just gonna light off, and so when the piston's starting to come up, it's pre-lighting it off and it's firing it back down, and all kinds of shit's going on. So there you go. You got your answer. Should you spray Cosby sauce into a mill that has functioning glow plugs? Probably not. But if it has functioning glow plugs, it shouldn't need Cosby sauce to get going. Hillbilly muff busting. So we're gonna go at this whole debacle with the same thing I go at my sex life with. It's gonna be a whole, at least you tried kind of scenario. So I will hook up the glow plugs that have really shitty connections with gator clamps, kind of like I did the old 6.9 IDI. And all the ones that do have good connections, I'll just let them party. And all the ones that are dead glow plugs, well, we might try to change them out. Oh, let's see what kind of fuel comes out of here. Like, it can't identify as fuel because it does burn, but man, is this stinky old shit. And we're just gonna twist this up out of the way. There we go. Oh, I don't know what. It smells like really old gas. Yeah, that's old gas is what that is. That's fine. Is the key on? Oh, there's your injection pump turn on. I can't believe that's still stock. Like, you'd think that would have gotten messed up when she was on fire for the 100th time. All right, we'll crack all these guys loose. You're saying, Peg, why don't you go get a fucking proper size wrench? I'm saying, well, yeah, you're right, but how am I supposed to fucking strip everything off if I got the proper size wrench? All right, we'll go get the Click Clacker 500, hook it up. I don't know if the battery's gonna be good enough to crank. We'll put new battery in it too, fuck it. Well, we got the Click Clack 500 all dialed into a proper source of 1202. Oh, like, she's getting the royal treatment here, boys. She's not gonna know what this is. It's like one day she's drinking PC Light, the next day she's drinking Champagne. I mean, she's not even gonna know who this truck is. And look at this. Check this out, ready? Checking the oil. There's none in it. That's fine. All right, with the Click Clacky 500 dialed in, all these guys are dialed. Oh, I'm gonna be standing right here with my good leg, just ripping right beside that harmonic balancer, but that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. We're probably gonna tighten this battery up a little bit. I definitely hooked it up backwards the first time, but that was just pressure testing it to make sure it was good.
I was just testing its durability.
All right, is she gonna click clack? Oh yeah, she's click clacking. All right, let's just see here. See this old Kresge, she'll do her all. Like, you do hose clamps, injectors, like, this real time saver. Is it gonna piss out of there? Oh yeah, all kinds of fuel pressure there. So we'll crank her over and we'll make sure we got fuel. Okay, we got fuel coming out of that injector, which doesn't really make any sense, but yeah, we'll crank it over, and all the ones that we loosened off, we should start getting fuel puking out of there. The good stuff too, not that old shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. The fuel pump's still functioning, and it's pumping radioactive horse piss everywhere. Let's just see here. You'll see what kind of fuel she had in her. Let's just have a good. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's gotta be just straight old gas is what that is. Oh, that's gnarly. All right, well, here's her septic tank. And the fact that it's actually able to draw any fuel out of that kinked off hose is besides me. Like, how is that even happening? Doesn't make any fucking sense at all. We're just gonna unhook that, and then whatever radioactive horse piss is left in her, we'll just have to let that dabble all over the top of the engine. It'll be fine. This fuel system actually has come a long way from what she used to be. It actually used to have an old air compressor from the dump on the roof, and yeah, it like that. It ran that for a good long time. You know, you wonder when I go for dinner with Mrs. Peg, she's like, honey, something smells like shit. I'm like, oh yeah, well, it's probably my Letterman and the guy wearing it. Because, I mean, you're not gonna go out and wrench on shit on your way to your dates, and you're not gonna not wrench on shit that smells like shit or radioactive horse piss. It's just the way she goes. And we should probably try to contain some of the schmooze coming out of there. Ah, fuck it. We'll just let it bucket of the hubcap. All right, so we got the diesel jug thing dialed in there. All the injectors are open up. We'll just crank her over, meow. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, it doesn't smell good. I don't even know how this fucking poor piece of shit runs. It's ridiculous. All right, so let's see here. That kind of smell. Oh yeah, that's diesel coming out of there. So we got 1202 on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 injectors. Man. So we're just giving her everything. I'm just getting tickled pink that we're treating her this nice. So those are all bled. It should be good to go. She's obviously not cranking fast enough. We're gonna have to fix that. The battery cables on this thing are a nightmare. We might have to feed her 2 4 volts because, you know, fuck it. 12-volt starters love 24 volts. It's just how it is. I mean, it's double the good. So now what we're gonna do is just run the old spark test on all of these glow plugs to see which ones are still good and which ones aren't. I'm gonna guess there's not a whole lot of good glow plugs left in her because she never really did have good glow plugs from day one. Alrighty, so we got red wire here. Clamp her onto that glow plug there. So much shit in the way.
Shit everywhere.
So when we hook this to power, it should have a little spark to her. Oh, she's drawing good. I think it's just hooked to the glow plug. Let's see. Yeah, that one's mint. All right, next one on down the line, we got this guy. I'm telling you guys, the glow plugs on a 5.9 Cummins are just way easier to get to. Alrighty, next glow plug. Let's try her out. All right, that glow plug's definitely dead, but that's fine. Alrighty, so one glow plug on this bank of the engine is good. So that means that we're gonna have to do some glow plug swapping. This is gonna turn into a bit of a debacle, but I mean, that's just the fucking way she goes. The reason it's gonna turn into a debacle is the amount of shit that's wedged into these ports for the glow plugs.
Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
Like, how much is in there? All of it. Alrighty, so meow that I got you guys to go down in the comments section and tell me that 12-valve Cummins don't have glow plugs. So we'll continue on with this derelict story. Willard, you're stunned. Alrighty, I wonder if this will actually light. It won't. Well, I guess that's the gas in it and the radioactive horse piss. See, now I got warmth. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful. So meow, all the fellas got to do is if I knock that over, oh, I'm gonna be lit on fire here. That's good thing that's my wooden leg. I pay good money for that fucking thing though. I don't want it to burn up. So meow, what we're gonna do is get these holes in the fucking head all dialed together. What for the ice and the dirt and the shit that's all built up in there. So yeah, we're just gonna pull this shit out of here and start swapping plugs out. Pretty much everything's on fire right now. That radioactive horse piss has got a lot of gas in it. Old Princess Auto had these on sale. Fucking mint. Let's chisel this shit out of here. You don't need to worry about brake reservoirs lighting on fire. I mean, this thing doesn't have brakes anyway. They're fine. There's a lot of shit jammed in here. I thought it was frozen. It's just really jammed in there with all that's going on.
Yeah, it's a big old frozen chunk of shit.
What?
Next time you guys are doing glow plugs and you don't have a nice warm shop to do it in, I highly recommend lighting a hubcap full of radioactive horse piss on fire. Right beside your face. Oh, it's nice. Oh, the fucking old furnace is almost out of fuel and the old brake reservoir is getting a little bit worse for wear there. You're gonna want to cover up your air cleaner. You don't want any of this dirt getting into the intake. Holy fuck, there's actually glow plugs in there. Oh, the amount of shitty old diesel and whatever the fuck it is jammed into these holes. It's just gnarly. All right, so there's like a hillbilly archaeological dig for fuckery. But if you look down in here, I'm pretty sure that one's been JB welded into spot. All right, well now we can probably get on a couple of these bastards. Oh, that one just spun right out like nothing. Of course, that's the easiest one to get to though. Oh yeah, how much of that glow plug is in the cylinder? All of it, that's fine. All right, so we got 7 glow plugs out of this old prick. The 8th one, oh, I just shit my pants. The 8th one, we're not gonna do her because she's JB welded in there. So we got 3 with blowed tips and 4 that don't look too bad. We'll test them out and whatever ones are fucked, we'll replace them. Oh, you know what? Slave Lake earned it. Well, there's that and I'm lazy as fuck. We'll replace all 7 glow plugs with 7 brand new ones. How about that? Just making her rain glow plugs on the sassy old pile. I tell you, I treat you good, Slave Lake. I treat you real good. Actually, it's the Patreon treating you real good. My fat ass just feeds you Cosby sauce and redlines you to the moon. Thank you guys. You guys are fucking mint. All right, well, we got 8 brand new glow plugs in this pile of shit. 8 of them, or no, 7. But 7's gonna have to identify as 8. But 7 out of 8 glow plugs, I mean, that's impressive.
I'm very aroused.
All right, well, unhook this guy, mint. So meow, what we're gonna do is go ahead and crank the engine over, get her smoking. We gotta get her smoking here. Make sure all 8 holes are getting diesel. And then we'll wheel it over with the glow plugs on, and it'll give us our fucking answer once and for all, is if engines can get addicted to things.
You know, Joe Rogan, this is not the first time I've tasted penis. I've had several in my line of work. Cocaine is a help drug. And I'm trying to get some crack rock.
This is the last time. I'm not going through any more comment sections entertaining any more mouth-breathing mongoloids that say ether blows engines up or it makes them addicted to it. Because if this old pile of shit hasn't blown up from Cosby sauce usage, I don't know what else to tell you guys. This thing has seen the worst of all of it. Like all of it. It has been the centerpiece at many bukkakis. All right? And the participants of said bukkake were all Cosby sauce cans. All right. We'll hook these guys up, getting rid of them jumper cable ends. And then Slave Lake will have 2 batteries, just like factory intended. But yeah, let's wheel it over now so the glow plugs are all off. We're gonna wheel it over till it starts to get a little smoke, and then see if she goes back to factory default settings. Is she chooching? All right, there's no chooch yet. It should be chooching. Yeah, injection pump's on. Should be chooching. We'll crank it a little bit more with the throttle WFO, just to let her lungs out a little. All right, so I don't see no chooch at all coming out of there. I don't know if I smell smoke at all. Maybe we'll see in the cameras if it was smoking or not. Just because she's not smoking don't mean she's broken. Well, she's probably pretty fucking broken. Let's just see if it sparks when we arc it out. Glow plugs. Let's just see here. We'll follow the harness back. Let's just see if anything happens if I arc it out. Oh yeah, we got no spark there at all. So we got a problem with wiring here. It must have been parked too close to a Dodge.
Bingo.
All right, so we got the old Princess Auto jumper cables hooked up. Instead of doing all the rest of the fucking fiddle fuck with all the wiring, we'll hook it right up to the solenoid. But right now we're gonna see if it'll spark, just to see if it's drawing fuck all for power. Let's just see here. Yeah, so this is the power side that should be coming from the battery, and let's just see if there's any power there at all. Yeah, there's no power there at all. That's the way you're gonna want to test it. So this guy here hooked right up to here. Well, that's gonna guarantee that it's on. So we'll hook it to this side and see if this solenoid will work. And by testing to see if it works, we're just gonna arc the fuck out of it. Ready? So we'll just hook this guy up, turn it on, and see if it sparks. Oh yeah. So that guy works mint. So we'll run that switch inside, so on off. That should turn the fucking thing on and off for glow plugs. And then see if she fires meow. So she is cranking real fucking slow, what for being sacked right out. So we might have to give her the old 2.4 volt option, but really tired, shitty starters that have seen all the hot suppers, they like 24 volts. You are wrong! All right, so let's crank it over again, see if we get any smoke, and then turn the glow plugs on. Or do they have such shitty compression that it won't smoke? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is addicted. Let's see. No smoke yet. We'll turn that switch out. Let's see if the amp gauge drops. Meow. Here. Oh yeah, all of it. So we'll let that run for a few seconds and just see what happens. We gotta cut a bit of a angle on this prick. There we go. Now it won't suck to the basement of it. Now we should get some good fuel bleeding going on. There. Well, it's kind of working. I think we would have been better off just to leave it on the radioactive horse piss instead of trying to fix this thing with the old click clacker. All right, let's just see meow if she starts to get smoke. There ain't no smoke. Maybe she's just so used to running on radioactive horse piss that she's not used to this fancy fucking 1202 shit. She wants 1267, a mixed batch. I'm getting a tiny whiff of diesel meow. I can smell diesel burning a little bit. This click clacker 500 might be fucking a feller. Alright, so meow, we got 24 hooked up here because that's what you're gonna want to have.
No, please, please, no.
Well, we got 12 volts coming off of this battery. It should be just 12 volts, I think. I don't know. We're just gonna fuck around and find out. Hook this guy to here. Are we getting smoke yet? That starter has just seen such a hard life. Let's just see here. Let's just a little more cranking. Is that the starter giving up or is that the battery? Let's just see what we'll just use whatever's left in her for cranking just to see if she'll fire. Oh, there's a lot of sparks there. That's fine. But let's just see. We'll hook the glow plugs up. Let's see here. Oh. Those are drawing all of it. Like all of it. Let's just see. It might be 24 volts going to the glow plugs, but that's fine. Alrighty, well, it was at this point that my booze and painkiller addled brain, I completely forgot that I just hooked 24 volts up to the glow plug system, and that may or may not have been the demise of more than one glow plug. So let's see here. Hook the power up. I don't think we have any batteries left. All right, so we got 2 less fuck batteries in her on non-24 volts. Let's just see if she cranked. All right. Yeah, she's on 12 volts again. So she's on factory setting. So we're getting a tiny bit of smoke, but not enough. We're gonna have to 2-4 it. All right, so I think we're dealing with the end of a legend here. Do you guys notice the smoke that is profusely rolling out of? Oh, there's a bunch of things that are rolling smoke here. Oh, we got battery cables and all kinds of stuff. Oh, are we letting? Oh yeah, that's definitely. Oh, that might be arcing out to the 24 volts. I mean, how much smoke can you actually let out of those things before you can't put the smoke back in? And the answer might be right there. I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to smoke like that. Well, there goes that fucking thing. But we gotta get under there, and I think we gotta change the starter out because she sacked the fuck out. We let all the smoke out of it. That was the that's the end of a legend. I kind of feel bad because like that starter's been in there since I had this truck, and she's been fucking mint. She needs a starter, so we're gonna stick a starter in it, and well, I guess that's better for this test anyhow.
When I buy my wife, cook good, her vagina work well, and she's strong on plow.
And now, a romantic, smelly little tip from Peggin Leggin.
Well, she's the next day here, Meow, and you know, had to wine and dine old Mrs. Peggin Leggin last night, and had a lot of people ask us, say, Peg, you know, when you're putting on the old hillbilly smell good, how much do you put on? Well, I figured I'd show you.
What cologne are you gonna go with? London Gentleman, or?
No, she gets a special cologne.
So what you do is you go ahead and you take your oldest, mintiest saw that you got, right?
By Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries.
You fire it up.
It's quite pungent.
Put her in the old vise here. Make sure the exhaust is pointing your way.
It stings the nostrils.
Grab the old high idle screwdriver. You want to idle her up a bit. Dip so the chain starts turning. And you're going to want to rip the fuck out of it. And then just really bask in the glory of steel chainsaw.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
So there you go. That's how you put on the hillbilly smell good for Valentine's Day. That's
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
You want to smell good for Valentine's Day, and it's got to be good fucking non-ethanol, hopefully race gas from the airport. They sell aviation gas there for a few cents more a liter, and smells real good. It's leaded, so it'll fuck you up a little bit, and you smell good. Make sure it's overmixed on the oil too. Alrighty, well, we're back down here, fiddle fucking with this old piece of shit. Alrighty, Meow. We went through the fucking pile of starters that I had, and this one looks the mintiest. This is a gear drive starter off Scamazon, and they're supposed to be way, way, way awesomer than the one that's on this fucker. Alright, so I'm under here changing the rest of this starter out. She's just fucking mint. A lot of people don't understand. Willard, you're stunned. A lot of people don't understand this, and they'll bitch about the top bolt placement on a 7.3 IDI starter. What they don't actually understand, Willard, you're stunned. Willard, you're stunned. Willard! He's just fucking stunned. But what a lot of people don't understand is that International and Ford engineers actually made it. So once you get the old starter out, you just have to use these 2 bolts instead of the ones up top. Don't get too excited about stuff. Just do it half-ass and go to bed without fucking worrying about shit. That's the best way to go through life.
Fuck yes!
Good battery in it. Listen to how she cranked. I've never heard her crank this fast before on one battery. Doesn't even need 12 or 24 volts. Fucking mint. Right, Willard? You're fucking stunned. All right, so we're gonna turn the key off, Meow, and then we're gonna put fuel back here. Fuck it, we'll just run it right off the radioactive horse piss. It ran mint off it before, it'll run mint off it again. Fuck it. Crank the fuck out of it till we got some squirting out of there, hook her up to the fucking system, and give her all the way. Fuck it with all this fancy 1202. Slave Lake hates that shit, needs the good stuff. All right, so I got the Click Clacker 500 hooked up back there. She's pumping through the fuel pump, I reckon. See all the air coming out of there? Oh yeah, keep bleeding, you fucking dirty whore. All right, let's just see with some cranking how much more shit she's gonna spray out of there. Should be a pretty good fucking spray, being that there's double dual fuel pump on her. Oh yeah. All right, system's all primed up. Alrighty, so key on. Is there? Oh yeah, we got key on. We got power. We got the Click Clacker 500 going. We got 2 injectors cracked, but we don't have the glow plugs running yet. So we'll just go ahead and bleed the system. All right, we got 2 cylinders with diesel. So, well, whatever the fuck you could call this shit. So let's see what happens, Meow. We're gonna hook up glow plugs again. Oh, the draw. So glow plugs, My foot stuck right in the balancer. That's good. And we can't start it with the Kresge. We gotta start it with the Leatherman because that's just fucking sacrilegious right there. So I think we're good to go. Let's see what happens. She is we're welding again. She is running pretty low on battery again, but let's just see. I'm gonna crank it over and just bleed the rest of these injectors out a little bit. Try her again. All right, dead battery once again. Now let's fucking see what happens. Meow. We got 2 batteries in her, just like old Mother Nature intended. We're gonna hook the fucking glow plugs back up. So now she's running on proper voltage to the glow plugs. I don't know if any of that wiring is getting hot, but who knows if any of the glow plug wiring is actually good. I mean, what is good? Yeah, injection pump's on. Let's see what happens. Meow. Please start, you pile of shit. Are we still getting fuel? Oh yeah, we're good. Let's see. So I'm guessing what you're hearing is whatever cylinders still have glow plugs that have good wiring. And by good, I mean that's pretty fucking subjective. Oh, that wire definitely came off. Jeebus. All right, let's hook them all back up. I don't think I plugged them all in good. I mean, what is high on painkillers and working on trucks? All right, let's try it again with a few more of the glow plugs. I mean, this is all fucking the way it all came from factory. Oh, let's see here. 8, 9, 10, 11, let's go. We might be dealing with some air in the system. Now it shouldn't start back up because it's an IDI. It was just running, but IDIs don't usually start if you walk past them with an ice cream cone. So let's just see. The fact that this pile of shit runs and starts without Cosby sauce boggles the fucking mind. Like, I don't understand it. And it actually runs pretty good. The blow by is Definitely pretty prevalent, but I mean, it's an IDI. It's what they do. It's got a lumpy cam in it. All right, let's fire it up one more time. I love this piece of shit. My leg is dangerously close to getting another delete, but other than that, we're good. Look at this depth pulley. Oh yeah. So, I don't know if this is a good argument or not, whether Cosby sauce kills an engine to where it won't start without Cosby sauce, that it becomes addicted. Clearly, it slowly comes to life. I'm gonna guess that has to do with a lot with fuel issue. What's that? Oh, I think that's what's left of the cooling system blowing shit out. But there's obviously, you know, problems with old Slave Lake here. But it did start without Cosby sauce. I don't know how many of the glow plugs are good. I don't like, oh, well, they're all new except for the one. I don't know how many are actually getting proper power, and cause I'm fucking stunned and I didn't do anything about it. But long story short, hopping on one foot, it started without Cosby sauce. Now, if there's any engine out there that shouldn't start based upon what the internet says, it's this piece of shit. It doesn't need Cosby sauce. You can literally use her factory fucking glow plug system to get her started in the cold after her sit. And the fuel system is a fucking nightmare. I don't understand even how it runs, but there you go. There's the proof of the pussy is in the fucking. Now, I didn't just fire up old Slave Lake because, you know, just to fire it up and say, fuck you guys. I did want to fire Slave Lake up because I got some shit to do around the yard here. Alrighty, well, Slave Lake should start from inside the cab. Should. I don't know if that's actually gonna fucking happen, but we're gonna give that a try. And we're gonna run her up to the shop before she runs out of coolant system. And what does that mean? Well, that means that it overheats all of it and then it won't start again. It's only done that about 7,000 times. Let's see here. Did I not hook the injection pump back up? Oh, the shit underneath this fucking pedal. Didn't hook the injection pump back up. Fuck, oil pressure gauge still works. Does she move? Oh yeah. Fucking nasty. I had this fuel tank laying around since Mullet Break Motorsports come over here, and we done a video on that old Kodiak that we found at the dump doing a burnout. Well, Mullet Break doesn't do videos anymore because he's stunned, but we had this guy, and I think it still holds fuel in it, believe it or not. But I didn't want to have this for a Slave Lake fuel tank on the back, so let's load this fucker up. We fucking meant to have a fuel tank. It's not an old Chevy fuel tank, you know, or an air compressor for that matter. All right, let's put her in the shop. She wouldn't be Slave Lake without making the oxygen unbreathable. What a fucking treat. Oh, all that diesel that was in the engine valley, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, 1267, it's just meddling the fuck out of the floor right now. So we pulled this piece of shit in the shop a long time ago, and I did have plans on doing the cooling system and this, that, and the other, but I don't know exactly what it, oh, it was the parade. Yeah, we were under a time crunch. Now that we've got her back in here, we're gonna spend a little bit more time making her a little bit more mint. A functioning cooling system might be ideal. Alrighty, so we've been doing a lot of fiddle fucking with Old Slave Lake. Willard, you're stunned. I got a rad in her. We got her actual mounted and welded and all the rest of that fiddle fuckery. This is out of a Bluebird school bus. I bought a bunch of these at the auction for fuck all, and she works good. I don't think there's any holes in it. I'm gonna wish in one hand, shit in the other one. See which one filled up first on that one. I don't really want to put any coolant in this piece of shit. What for, fuck that. So it was at Princess Auto, and they had blue bug juice on sale. Now, this stuff I found out the hard way when I was younger, that depending on how they mix the batch, it's definitely flammable, but we're not worried about that. It's fine. Oh, I hate these fucking locks. Junk. If your kid's dumb enough to drink this, just let him fucking drink it. It's called natural selection. So we're gonna fill her up full of this blue shit and see if she fucking pours any out the basement. We built rad hose out of old aluminum pipe I found at the dump and steel pipe that I found at the dump. I hope she's mint. The head gasket on Old Slave Lake's been pretty fucking rough for a long time, so this is pretty much just water meth injection, if you know what I mean. If it's going into the combustion chamber, it's water meth injection. It's not pouring on the ground yet. That's fucking amazing. This is the first time in a long time Slave Lake's actually had some kind of a cooling system that wasn't air cooled. How about that? Believe me or not, but I found Slave Lake's old fucking finger chopper 5000 in the old sea can. Now, what's the chances that it's not fucked? I think it'll be fine. Fuck, well, it's definitely fucked, but can we put her on? Alrighty, so you just go ahead and just rest her up against there, jump out the solenoid. And there you go. She's on there. So we got the fuel system all fucking dialed in. Hose clamps and fittings and all kinds of minty shit. She's fucking got a fresh print that's out of rat, the strap holding her down. All right, now, kind of want a little fucking over and above here. Oh, the hood had to fucking take a hit with the holding herself up. Well, for the double Series 31 batteries sitting here, we got them welded to what's left of the fender. I mean, it's still fine. That's what you want. Well, yeah, we built a battery cage for it, so now it's actually got 2 proper batteries. The giant fucking radiator won't fucking let the hood close enough to arc the batteries out, so that's just fucking engineering at its finest. Check out that fucking dirty sheet. Shooting all of it. It's back to Slave Lake mode, for fuck's sake. I wonder if her dirty old headlight still works. Let me guess it doesn't. Oh, it fucking does. That's fucking awesome. I mean, it's dark as fuck out. I got no brakes, but we might as well go for a little rip. The shoots that comes out of this fucking thing is just majestic.
This morning, millions of Americans are being warned to stay indoors and to wear a mask when venturing outside.
Look at that.
Detecting high amounts of pollutants as toxic air blankets much of the Northeast.
"13 states under alert."
Yes, we are going to need to get that retarded cripple and his sacked out truck to fuck right off. As you can see by these pictures, the smoke and booze smell is overpowering for many Democrat Americans.
That's it to piss.
Every clearance light works, except for the one that I made into a headlight. It's fucking mint. Alright. Let's go buckle up our seatbelt here and take it for a rip. Fucking old Willer Dog wants to go for a getting truck. Good boy. Wanna go for a rip, old Willer Dog? Don't fucking fall out now. I'm just sitting here squishing a little 1202 into the old prick. And she's fucking idle, smooth as fuck, but it's just a constant stream of cheech coming out of this old hooer. I fucking love it. Come on, get in the truck. Get, good boy. Oh. Is this thing sketchy as fuck, bud? You're not used to having no doors, eh? Well, we gotta have our headlights on for safety. You know, the younger me would already she's got us. Well, kind of brakes. Emergency brakes. Yeah, that's fucking emergency brake. It was an emergency. Fuckers, man. Now, she never used to start after being redlined like that. Let's just see. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Intake, you see that? The squirter. Oh yeah. Squirt for me, Daddy. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. There you go. Got a cooling system and everything, and a water mat, all in one go. Fuck, I love this piece of shit. Let's shut her down and see how she starts back up. It doesn't even sound like it's overheating. Alright, I might blow myself up right now, but I mean, why not? Alright, so I might know a thing or two about gassing off alcohol. Well, methanol is the same kind of thing, so is this gonna blow up? Oh yeah, you want your cooling system to be able to flare off, you know? Oh, it puckered up my butthole. So every time it starts to purge off bug juice, it just lights on fire. That's fine. Come on, girl. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's fine. You want to have a cooling system that vents off fucking methanol. You get covered in a bunch of this shit and it lights on fire. That would suck. She's off and she's still excited. That's fine. Is that fine, Willard? That's fine. Oh, yeah. I'm no stranger to propane. Alrighty. Well, after giving the old fucking workbench the old clearance fucking stick.
Help me clear the stuff off the car and we'll get Julian.
Glad I have my helmet on. We're back into the fucking hard fiddle fucking. Anyhow, what we're gonna do today is, since the fucking fuel system should be bled now. So the fuel system should be mint, should be bled. So if all the glow plugs are functioning like they should, which we're gonna check, if they're all functioning as they should, this fucking pile of shit should start without any glow plugs, and it shouldn't take 4 hours to start. Check out this fucking Princess Auto over-the-top creeper. Check that the fuck out. I've always seen these in shops and shit, and I've always wanted one. Princess Auto had this fucker on sale, but bought her a while ago. Check this out. Fucking mint. You just lay right over the top and fiddle fuck with shit, and you don't have to worry about the front porch on it. What a treat. A lot of these were already unhooked, so I don't think we were getting full glow plug action. That's the last time I do the old heavy painkillers and liquor and the wrench at the same time.
Why you always lying?
It's all right, so now we should have no spark. No spark. All right, so we got this guy hooked up. Let's just see if we got some sparkage. We got no sparkage there. Do we already have a dead glow plug? Probably, because parts nowadays are fucking garbage. That glow plug's already fucking dead. For Fox Creek, everything's fucking junk nowadays. Let's try the next one back. It'd be a lot easier if this thing didn't have glow plugs. Like, what the fuck? Canned Cosby sauce is way easier. Let's just see here, meow. Ready? No spark either. What the fuck? It is not drawing anything. Those two glow plugs are already dead. Let's see what happens here. That's hooked up. Power. That is drawing nothing as well. What in the sweet fiddler's fuck? Let's try this guy out. There's power going there. Oh, that one's still good. That one's sparking. So we're good there. Oh, this wire got real hot. Let's see the next guy. That guy's drawing power, so that's good. Oh, this wire gets right hot, right quick. You don't need to worry about fucking burning the wire. It's just be an external glow plug. We'll just put it over the intake. When it glows red, just fire right up. Let's see what happens here. That one's dead. So these were definitely on sale glow plugs that I bought. I mean, you're not gonna buy the good stuff because I like struggling. So all these glow plugs are fucked, and these two are the only ones that are good. So we'll pull the glow plugs out of her and see if we can't scrounge up some better ones. Alrighty, meow. So I had an old 7.3 IDI out of my wheelie and garbage truck that I had laying in the sea can. So I went and tested all our glow plugs out and grabbed the ones that were still fucking working. Alright, we got 5 brand used glow plugs going into Slave Lake. I'm thinking that, well, you know, accountability being a thing of the past. The glow plugs having no ends on them that pulled out of Slave Lake, that I just put in Slave Lake, have nothing to do with the fact that I was drunk and high and I might have let them run for way too long while I was trying to get the fucking fuel to bleed. And
the public system didn't do that. The government didn't do that, and the church didn't do that. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That's your fault.
Not my fault. 2024, no accountability. Hashtag libtard logic. All right, so what's happened is the end of the one of the glow plugs has exploded because I'm stunned and I probably left them run for too long, and the end of it's stuck in the hole. These are my 3 options. Pull the head and do everything properly.
Nope.
Try to fish that out of there with a punch or something, but then it, you know, runs the risk of dropping in there like all the other ones did. Or I can just crank it over and see if it fires itself out after she gets a compression stroke.
That's a really good idea.
Fucking A, man.
So you guys let me know what the fuck you see in there, if that thing pops out of there or not. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I wasn't high and drunk as fuck, all right? I was pharmaceutically enhanced.
You got that right.
Now, is that the sound of piston on head with glow plug in between the contacts?
Yep!
I don't know. But it definitely kicked out all the other glow plugs that didn't need to be in there. Did it kick that one out? It's probably not good. There's another one that's got it fucking jammed in there. What's this guy like? Oh, that one's good. So we got 2 exploded glow plugs into holes. Slave Lake will be fine. You don't need to worry about exploded glow plugs in the holes. So we're going to go ahead and crank it a little bit more and see what happens. You know what? We'll get her running on Cosby sauce, and hopefully that'll just blow them out of there. Key on. 0 fucks. Let's do her. I think it blew out. I heard a pop. Oh. Yeah, that'll blow those fuckers out. All right. That one blew out. This one's still in there. I can see fire coming out of the hole. We got it. Oh, it keeps coming to the top of the hole. Alrighty, so what I'm trying to do here right now is basically just beat the tip of the glow plug so the cylinder can eat it, embed it into the piston, slam it into the head, or, you know, low and beer hold, fire it out the exhaust valve. Slave Lake can handle a little bit of metal through the fucking system. She's good. Turn this back on, bump her over, should fire right up. It keeps plugging the hole off. I've never seen this before. This is some hillbilly fucking shit. Are we good? Oh, we're good. Oh, we're not good. Holy the fuck. It's some name brand fucked up shit. I've done some fucking hillbilly wrenching in my day, but I think that fucking tops it. What the fuck? Trying to knock a chunk of fucking carbon down into the cylinder, or whatever that fucking shit is. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of fucking graphite or whatever. Down into the cylinder while she's running so you can get the new glow plug in. I mean, that's just proper fucking wrenching right there. That's how you know you're doing it right. That'll be fine. It loves that shit. Did Slave Lake just have to ingest some of her own components to fucking keep living? I mean, that's the way she goes. That's what happened to my leg. All these guys on the internet saying, oh, Pag is gonna fucking blow it up. No, it'll be just fine.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Fucking mint. You don't need to worry about exploded glow plugs. I want to know what your fellas' thoughts are on this. I just had to replace one of these glow plug connectors, what for it being ripped right off. But I want to know what your guys' thought was on this. Did Slave Lake single-handedly change the resale value of 7.3 IDIs? Because I've had a lot of people say it has. They say how loyal and reliable they are. Well, they're definitely loyal, they're definitely reliable, but they're definitely giant piles of shit. And that's why I love them. Let's see what happens now with all that metal in the hole.
Tones. Just dark, ominous tones.
Don't worry, it'll just eat all that metal. That'll be fine. Are we dealing with the piston to head contact? Probably a little bit, yeah. Oh yeah, it worked itself out. Fucking cheech is real. Ugh. Oh yeah. Can't even see the new Ford banner through the background there. A little smoky in here. Alrighty, so she's running tip top. All the glow plugs are back in it, kinda. Well, they're really inside the piston right now. We got some work needed doing around here, and only Slave Lake can fucking get her done. But we acquired some new parts from my buddy AJ. He fucking hooked the fella up. Let's go get him. I don't know why this fucking fifth wheel was in a metal bin, because it is like brand fucking new. Does it function? Oh yeah, I think it's fucking mint. I don't understand why. A lot of these outfits around here got more money than brains, and there's always good shit in the trash cans. Long story short, we're gonna stick this fucker on the back. I mean, she's already got big rig rails on her. We might have to weld in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I mean, Slave Lake got a fucking fifth wheel now. That'd be fucking mint. It's a little more tow rated than this fucking rigging that we put on. Look at the undercut. Like, holy sweet fiddler's fuck. So you might also be asking, you're like, hey Cripple, why in a sweet fiddler's fuck does Slave Lake need a fifth wheel on it? I mean, I'm gonna go hook up to my fucking camper. We're going for a rip down the river. Away she goes. I'm totally not fucking towing anything that Slave Lake shouldn't be towing. I mean, I only go by weight ratings around here, except for when it comes with women. I mean, remember we talked about this last video? Is it operating heavy equipment if she's a lady over 380, or is it fucking?
Peg's dick might not be 12 inches, but it sure smells like a foot.
I mean, who knows? 47 or 48 inches the fuck out of that, and then we'll just snip that off right there. China!
China?
China!
China.
China!
China.
Fucking mint!
China.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to blame anybody for the old China saw being in the shop, you can thank my cousin over at Spruce Stomper.
China.
Minty fucking guy. But he got me into the old soup mixes. He $160 Amazon saw. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Alrighty, we'll stick her up on there. Let's see how she looks. Oh yeah, it's gonna look fucking mint on there. Push her forward a wee bit. Oh, who would have thought it was really heavy? Oh, fuck yeah, mint. Oh, this is gonna look badass as fuck. Well, that guy's kind of there, and that guy's kind of there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna eyeball the fuck out of it. That's what's gonna happen. All right, so now we'll have to weld right through all the wood and shit, but that'll be fine. Alrighty, well, instead of doing any proper welding or fucking cleaning up any of the welds before I welded them, I just decided to do lots of it. And since I have a history of alcoholism, maybe, I didn't really trust any of my welds that I had before. So I welded the welds to the welds to the welds to the welds. And apparently this thing's name is Cash S. But, you know, everybody will ask me, they'll say, hey, Peg, how do you make the fucking bottom welds look as good as the top ones? Well, I just fuck up both of them really bad. That's fine. Fucking mint. All right, so we got that fucking thing welded on there, right? There's a lot of ways you can test this fucking thing. You know, you can go down, get it all x-rayed and this, that, bit of fuckery. Or what you can do is hook onto this giant fucking steel trailer that's been sitting here since I got this piece of dirt. Look at this fucking thing. Well, I hauled it here on the back of an old Ford, and I'm hauling it out of here on the back of an old Ford. I mean, if a cripple's gonna give her, he's gotta fucking give her all the way. You don't need to worry about fucking leaf spring load ratings. It has definitely sunk into the ground about a foot. It's in the fucking ground, all of it. We're gonna fucking lift her up on both sides. Hopefully this fucking thing will lift. It's heavy as fuck. So we're gonna lift the fucking thing up, back old Slave Lake in there. I mean, why would you use a Texas bed truck, to which that's exactly what they're designed for, to do something like this, when you can use your greasy old fucking pickup truck? And look at how heavy this fucker is. It's just mashing wooden blocks. Usually dunnage doesn't mash like that, but in this case it does. When I said it was heavy, I wasn't fucking lying. Holy fuck. We got weight lifted off on both sides. Now let's go grab the centerpiece for this dirty old bukkake. Oh yeah, I walked right in. Fuck, I couldn't have planned that better myself. What a fucking treat. Alrighty. Well, we'll get this backhoe out of the way. Lower it down nice and gentle like. Look at that fucking piece of white dog shit. Alright, so we're gonna use the track loader to push this giant piece of shit out of the fucking hole she sunk in. But I mean, the Lord hates a guy who doesn't fucking try. I mean, she's got to try to pull it out from under here and at least try to scatter one U-joint. Alright, we'll lock the hubs in. right, well, she's been here a while, long enough that it sank in the ground a solid fucking foot. Just liquor cans everywhere, paint sprayers, all the shit. All right, well, let's go fucking take her for a rip. Yeah, it reminds me of old times. Oh, wheelie, yeah! It definitely wants the kind of wheelie, so we gotta let her do a thing. I can do better than that.
Well, that might be a problem.
Wheelie's mint! What a fucking treat. Alrighty, well, she wheelies like a motherfucker. But the real test is, can she make her to the dumping back? The guy has to fucking hit up the dump, see what's good. There might be Christmas presents here. We'll throw out some of this fucking junk that we got in the back and we're good to go. Fucking mint. Oh, my buddy there, Wade. Here you go, buddy. Here's a new bead breaker for you.
Now I got this bar. Yeah, Peg told me this breaker bar was here. I got that. Yeah, baby.
There you go, bud. We'll throw a little bit of this shit out and we'll go the fuck home. Oh. You know what, though? There's a fucking camp stove in here. I'm keeping this fucking thing. This dirty old camp stove. I used to get fucking drunk as shit and eat bacon off this fucker. How you doing, buddy? We got old Slave Blake running. I was just saying,
awesome.
I left the bead breaker there for you.
That looks like Peg's fucking truck. That's okay.
Yeah, and that water pump's still good.
I'm gonna fucking take all that shit.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, no, I was gonna grab all the brake rotors and fucking CV axles and fucking shit.
Oh, well,
that's okay, I don't care.
Well, I watch your videos. And then I'm like, oh, he doesn't want any of this shit, so I plow it up.
No, yeah, I know. I started thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, man, those guys think I'm a retard.
No, that's the
good shit.
Oh, you got this? Are you with the dump channel?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
We were watching
Wow, one man's trash.
One man's trash, man.
That's over here. That's
Fucking hey, yeah. It's a dump collaboration. Fucking man. Alrighty, Wade, I'll see you around, buddy. Fucking Jake's steering the old cunt. That'll do. Fucking mint. She's a little toasty, but other than that, she's fine. You know, she's really got that head gasket that starts to tickle at stuff once the methanol water injection starts to spray her down her throat hole. But other than that, she's fucking mint. All right, let's see if old Slave Lake fires back up. We fed her a good hot supper. Let's see here. Oh, like nothing. Fucker's mint.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
So we bagged the fuck out of Slave Lake, fiddle fucked around, hauled the trailer, everything did better than good. But Meow, what we gotta do is, now it's been sitting overnight, she's about fucking 30 degrees, freedom units outside. So Meow, now that it's got new glow plugs in it, now's the time to see if the fucking glow plugs work enough, see if it'll actually start without Cosby sauce. Alrighty, so anybody that's ever owned a fucking 7.3 IDI or a 7.3 fucking Power Smoke, the problem with the pieces of shit is the weight to start light is pretty much about as useless as the fucking toenails on my rubber foot. They're junk. So what I'm gonna do this morning is fiddle fuck this thing on there to make it so it's actually telling you what the fuck's going on with the glow plugs. Alrighty, so Slave Lake was fucking, gave her all the way. But being that she's been out here, she's got all her fucking fuel bled through. It should fucking fire back up without any Cosby sauce if things don't get addicted to the Cosby sauce. But if it doesn't fire up at all and cranks for forever, well, I guess I'm fucking stunned. So Meow, what's gonna happen is when the glow plugs are cycling, we'll see her from the interior if I can. Well, we gotta start from out here anyway because the glow plugs are just a fucking wire, but watch. We'll hook up this fucking thing to here and it's gonna let us know exactly how long we need to fucking run the glow plugs for. So we stick this here, this into here, and you see it's starting to smoke. So once she starts to glow red, see? So it's glowing red. So then it would be time to run the starter. So that's the new glow plug light. She's fucking mint. I'll hook it right into the glow plugs too. So she's gonna be right in line with all the other plugs. So it's gonna identify as doing something. Alrighty, so Meow, this is the glow plug fucking wire, right? This is hooked right to the glow plugs. So now we'll run the glow plugs. Ow, that's a lot of current. Run the glow plugs. That thing should start glowing red. Yeah, boom, then it would time to start. So there, now we know for a fact that the fucking what's in there for glow plugs are actually working. So let's see what the fuck happens. Keys on, full fucking throttle. Injection pump is on. Hook the glow plugs up. Wait for the light to come on. Old Letterman. All right, so that glow plug's glowing red, so it should fire up. You guys. This thing's not addicted, she's just fresh out of rehab. Alright, the most fucked up thing about it, it's not even smoking. Fucking mint. Alrighty, so this has been the only fucking pickup truck that I've ever had to use the old Jake steer technique to get her to fucking move over. And a lot of you youngins might not know what Jake steer is. Well, a Jake brake on a big truck, when you're fucking steering and you got all fucking 3 axles locked in, she's trying to steer, the fucking thing will just want to walk straight. So what you do is you rev it up and then you Jake, and when the asset or the front end comes down, the front tires dig in and you're able to steer. Well, that's what you have to do with old Slave Lake here. You gotta Jake steer the fuck out of it. If this was an unintended consequence of fucking trying to wheelie it, I wanted to have a hitch on it, because you know, go to the neighbor's house to trailer on or whatever the case may be. But it really fucking seems like this thing is impeding it from doing an even mintier fucking wheelie. So we're gonna do the same thing that the doctor did with my leg and give it a fucking delete. Well, the wheelie bar has been disengaged. Alrighty, so it was in this exact spot, I don't know how many years ago, when my boy was around. So if you've been over to the old Slave Lake playlist on the old Patreon, you'd see that I said, woman, I love you. Boy, I love you. Well, same situation today. And this is probably one of them situations where a guy dies because he's dumb and he's doing wheelies in his fucking 1-ton Ford, but you know, you have to fucking wheelie it. I don't know how she's gonna go. I don't know if Slave Lake's gonna wheelie over backwards or I'm gonna hit the old lady's fucking Expedition with the old part numbers, but we're gonna give her all the way and see what the fuck happens. Fuck around and find out. Engage. Do you guys want me to put my seatbelt on for safety? I'll put a safety knot in it. Fucking A, I had a nice safety knot. Come on, Slave Lake. There goes the part numbers. I've done this before. Oh, did it smash the window in the fucking crew cab?
Is that a new one?
I don't know, maybe. Oh, it did. That's fresh.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
I knew it broke a window. I could hear a window break.
Man, those yokes are the worst. They're always exploding. But I'll just put another one in. I got piles. All right, you want to lock in my hubs to see if we can get her close to the shop? Well, let's see if she has enough oomph to fucking make her up to the shop. Closer. That's definitely closer. All right, so I went through my empire of shit and I found another yoke. This is out of that garbage truck that I wheelied the fuck out of. I mean, it had an auto tragic tranny in it, but it never blew the yoke. So we got that guy, and it's got the drilled straight through yoke on the fucking thing, so hopefully it's a little bit stronger. Hopefully, you know, wish in one hand, shit in the other hand, see which one fills up first kind of deal. So this is this fucking drive shaft out of Slave Lake. So you can see the kicking horse high porosity welds that are holding the fucking U-joint in there from before. But when she come apart, she fucking beat the living fucking snot out of the end of the yoke here. So all the fella's got to do is just cut this fucking thing off, weld another yoke on here out of one of the giant fucking piles of shafts I got laying around, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty, so what we did, ground the fucking weld away here, cut the end off the fuck shaft, and so I went to D&E Recyclers. I'm gonna hook my fat ass up with some hangle iron. I'm gonna weld this hangle iron on the side, and what that's gonna do is give it more, I'm just fucking with you guys. So what we're doing is we're phasing the U-joints, or the yoke. So you want this guy right on here, like so, and then this is your fucking other side. So you'll just take this fucker, tap that in the fucking hole so she's phased in, and good to go. And then just tap her all the way home until she's on the basement, and weld the fucker solid. Alrighty, so to the magic of some fucking welding, I mean, that looks like an Instagram weld to me, and a brand new U-joint. So we went with the snap tight spicer that I fucking found in the bin, that was probably found in the back of some shitty old Ford. And meow, for an upgrade, we got the through strap with the fucking nuts on it, and that'll fucking go in there, and hopefully that holds together better than the last fucking pile of shit did. But before we go and put it in there, we gotta paint it. I mean, we don't want this thing rusting. And me and my buddy Kevin were on Amazon the other day, and they had this minty fucking paint shaker set up. Doc Johnson, she's got this. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's mixing up nice. Oh, that shake job was fucking mint. Grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. We got the U-joint bolted back in there, the yoke's back in there for like the 18th million fucking time. So let's see if she'll pull out of her hole here. Oh yeah. All right, let's do her again. fucking wheeling. Let's bring her over to your place.
Yeah.
Man, let's fucking roll. Oh, I better put my seatbelt on for this one. It's gonna be good. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
John's over to the neighbor's house. Well, let's get this fucking thing spotted. You're gonna blow it up. Fucking ether, eh? Oh, we gotta rebuild the engine now. Oh, so I sprayed ether into this thing 8 million gabillion times, and it starts just fine without it. That's weird. Alrighty, let's back this hooer into spot. Come on, girl, let's get a load off your back. I can feel the trailer pushing the back of the cabin. Oh, we're gonna get it right in the bush line. That'll be fucking mint, buddy. Want me to grab the backhoe and just get the shit out of the way?
Oh, sure, yeah.
This is unbelievable. Pick parameters, what are you doing? This is wrong. No way do they come in here to cut these trees. Absolutely not.
Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you, tree.
Dirty fucking hippie.
Okay, you guys ready? Yep. Right about there?
It's the fucking spot.
Fuck yeah! Like a glove.
Nailed it!
Does she look good or what?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Fucking wheel it in there, man. Who the fuck made all these trees over? Oh man, that was fucking mint. If you stand on one leg, it looks fine to me. All right, let's fifth wheel up. Oh yeah, I can't believe how mint that fifth wheel is. All right, let's fucking dial her in. Let's try pulling her out. I don't usually do that. Okay, I gotta clear that metal bar. You gotta idle her up and lift her up. Don't drop it on me, Big Daddy. Are you wheeling in a bit? Nice save, bud. Was she front wheeling?
I'm started going down a little bit.
Well, now the question is, do we help it with the backhoe?
If she sat on the back of the fucking thing, it would have stayed.
Her?
Yeah.
I've snorted lines that were bigger than her.
I can vouch for that.
Like literally, you got over there and it slowly just started to fucking
That's
go
all she was. I mean, why do things right when you can do things mint? Oh yeah, all the safety. How much do you trust these hydraulic lines? There's fucking trees everywhere, man. What are you doing under there? I feel like we're passing a hand grenade back and forth. Some idiot put all these fucking trees in the way. Man. Alrighty, Slave Lake. Job well done, sweetheart. Job well done. What a fucking treat. You don't need to worry about being a derelict welder. You know, derelict welding. This is definitely broken off. That's fine. Willard, I got a question for you. You'll never guess what it is. Are you fucking stunned, bud? Willard dog, you stunned? Alrighty, well, I'd be lying to you if I told you minty fucking pricks that wasn't getting a little dirt in my eye, getting old Slave Lake running again and going and trashing on her. I mean, it reminded me of good old days. Can't believe I've had this minty old fucking pile of ferd for, it's gotta be about 10 years. Well, I don't know, I've had it on and off for the last 15 years. So I love this fucking thing. It's mint and it just won't die. I was in pretty fucking hard disbelief when she fired up and ran as good as she did. And not only that, I was in more disbelief that I didn't cause any fucking engine damage when, a guy takes a chisel and starts chiseling fucking engine parts down inside of it so it'll eat it, so you don't have to worry about it. Just check out that mint seat cover. Give you the old Ford ass chafe. All right, well, this production is already fucking longer than Willard is stunned, but my fuck did I ever have a good time making this video. Old Slave Lake, she's minty, she's got batteries, she's got glow plugs. I mean, I'm never gonna use those, I'm gonna spray the fucking thing with sauce, but she's back on the road, and she's minty as fuck. I'll be able to use her around the yard and fiddle fuck around with it. I mean, the fucking chains are mint. All the U-joints are good again. I mean, I haven't checked any oils, but I mean, that's fine. But I am pretty pumped that she's fucking mint. So it's going to be a good runner, and I'll be able to use her for a lot more fucking shit around here. The heat doesn't work for shit, though. It's got one window left. One window that hasn't been turned into hillbilly diamonds yet. I mean, the door windows might still be good, but I don't know where those are.
Well, here comes Johnny with his pecker in his hand. He's a one-ball man, and he's off to the rodeo.
Come sit beside Dad. In Slave Lake? You like this truck? Yes. Did Daddy get Slave Lake running mint? Yes. Did I wheelie it? Yes. Did I go to the dump? How dare you say that? How dare you? Is Willard stunned? Yes. How stunned? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Alrighty. Well, this video's long. Real long. I usually do a read-off of all the minty pricks that are keeping this boat afloat, but this video is long as hell already, and I want to get her uploaded. So she's Thursday night, and I want to go into town and get her uploaded for you minty pricks. But all you Patreons, man, I really appreciate you guys. All the guys that have been sticking around, all the guys that have been giving me raises, and all the new guys. You guys are mint. Thank you guys very much. Usually I express my gratitude with a little more colorful language, but we got a crazy man sitting beside me here. But you guys, mint. You want to tell them to keep pooping out their pipe?
Yes.
You tell them.
You guys keep pooping out your pipe.
Good job. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. Mint. Oh yeah, and before I go, just want to show you guys, just when you think Slave Lake couldn't get any more mintier, she's American. This thing's built in America, and she's still in miles per hour. America. Right, Stink?
Yeah.
America.
I think it says right here.
America. Oh yeah, and it's winter again here. Stunned.